Hello friends, Pores of Many Colors here again. I am Andrea. So on my next set of coasters, I had a gentleman at the farmer's market today ask if I could do red and black only. So I'm going to use Artist Loft Ready Mixed pouring paint in crimson, and then the Artist Loft Ready Mix black. I do have a black I mixed a long time ago, just kind of as a pour black. So my idea is on my first one, I'm going to lay black down, put an open cup on, and I'm just going to kind of do little bits of red and black, but more red since there's going to be a black base. And then just kind of move that around and see what I get. Then on another one, I'm probably going to do the other three, depending on how this one turns out. I'm just going to do a flip cup of just black and red, and then a little bit of black circled around it like I did on the purple and pink ones that we just did. So this one's going to be maybe a couple techniques just to see. So I'm going to, hopefully this isn't thick. I never even really tested this. It might be a little thick. Well, we're just going to try it out and see if it is. And it probably is. Whatever. We shall see. I am going to probably do more red than black, because I really don't want the black to take over completely, and I really want the red to come out. I don't need a whole lot of paint, I know, for a coaster, so I'm probably a little wasteful on this one. My other stuff might have been just a hair too thick, but we won't know if we don't try, right? Yeah, the red's hardly even moving. Oh, that's a lot. I can see that thickness underneath it. I don't scrape too much art. I honestly don't. But this one might be one of those rarenesses that I do, because that pour black is really thick. But I did mix it probably a good month, if not two ago. I don't use a whole lot of black. So that's what it looks like. There is a lot of black, thick paint. So I'm going to see how the other ones do. That is probably going to be a scrape. And if I plan on using this, I'm going to go ahead and just get it dumbing down. So I'm just going to pour that with my H2O flow concoction to kind of thin it out. I'm still fairly new to this. I mean, I've really only been pouring since December. I watched a gazillion videos even before I took the leap. And I learn new things every day. Actually, I've been working with glitter. I just fell into learning about embossing. I don't know how much I will do with the embossing ink, or the powder, I should say, but I really liked the ink pad and maybe using it on stencils and then using glitter instead of the ink or the embossing powder, sorry. So I'm going to play around with that, some of that probably this weekend. Okay, so for this next one, we're going to do a flip cup like we did on the last video. So I'm going to do half and half, of course. I want to do more red than black. So this one was 5.5. This is the Ready Mix Black. I just put 0.2 of that. So I'm going to put 0.2 of the red and then 0.1 of the black. And then I'll adjust on the other two coasters as needed. And then I'm going to pour just a little bit of this pour black that I just thinned up. At least I hope I thinned it up enough. And just layered it around a little bit to help a little bit of the flow and to give it a little bit more black with all the red. Make sure I get my corners. I really like that. So there's that one. Let's hope I don't drip on the purples. That would suck. Let's turn this around before I do that. I did not plan that out. Very good. All right. I really liked that combination. So on this one, we're going to stay the same ratios, but I think I'm going to ring pour it. So 0.5, 0.2, 0.2 of the red, and then 0.1 to make it an ounce of the black. But this time, I don't know, let's just ring pour it and see. So I'm going to do really close and really small circles. So I decided to travel. Then I go back up into it. Then I go back down. So I got a little bit larger ring pours, so let's slow it down. Make them a little bit more tighter. don't know what it's gonna look like. We're in this together. All right. Let's stretch the rings out. Back this way. I just realized that this tile has a rounded edge. So when I bought them, I always try to buy 100, so there's only 92 in the box. So I must have grabbed extras with the rounded edge. I'm trying to stretch this a little bit more. That one, I don't know, but I do like the corners where I put the red. All right, so the final one, I think I'll do the ring pour again, but shorten the ratios and do 2 and 2 on this last one. Okay, so turn the scale back on. Make sure it's 0. All right, so 2 red, 2 black, 2 red, 2 black, and then we'll end it with 2 red. Okay. Make sure this is good and level. And we'll do just the ring pour, no matter if it travels or not. I don't have a whole lot of patience, so it's very hard for me to continue with this small one because I just want it to be over so I can see it. I think 1 ounce was probably a little too much for this. I might shorten it back to maybe even 1 ounce or 1/2 ounce. I didn't catch it like I wanted to. All right. Let's stretch. like that one. Way better than the others. So I really, really, really hope this one stays. All right, let me clean up a little bit and I will bring you down to see those in just a second. All right, I'm back. I think I adjusted the light better. So there's one. Here's the very first one, and it's super thick. I'm really gonna probably scrape this one. Then we have the third one. And then here's the fourth one. And I'm really hoping that the red doesn't get swallowed up by the black. So, thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day.